Today I'm talking with Bonnie Wildie. She's an archivist, librarian and historian with an extensive experience as an educator in the information science and cultural heritage sector. At the Winter Online program, she'll be running a workshop on the use of Trove and library research. So welcome today, Bonnie.
Hello, it's wonderful to be talking with you.
I can't tell you the number of times historical novelists look at me blankly, especially when I mention the miracle that is Trove. Perhaps you could just give us a precise explanation of what Trove is and what it does.
Oh, look, it's described as a national treasure for a reason, right? It's this amazing online free portal, anyone's able to use it, and it acts as a discovery layer to essentially the holdings of Australia's cultural heritage. So what you're able to do through Trove is to access the library holdings of Australian libraries. You're able to get in there and have a look at pictures and maps and journals and all of that kind of stuff. But really, what we'll be focusing on in this session is the absolute treasure, which is the digitized newspapers. So this is a vast online free collection of historical Australian newspapers that we're going to delve into, have a look around and just explore the wealth that is sitting there. It's so exciting. I'm astonished that it's not already known across the network there. So it's so great to be able to talk through this wonderful treasure. I can't express my love for it more.
I think a lot of people think that if they're doing work, research that's not based in Australia, then it's not useful for them. But that's kind of not the case.
Not at all. So when we're looking, I think, what we need to remember is just how vital newspapers were as an information source to everyday Australians. You're getting a lot more newspapers published more frequently than what we have here. And it's the way that you learn what's going on in the world. So Australians are deeply connected to all the events that are happening around the world. And that news gets reported. So, one of my favorite things was looking at how how that activities of the suffragists get reported here in the Australian context. And increasingly, because Trove is a free and available source, we're actually seeing these resources used in the academic work of international researchers when they're writing on those topics. So absolutely, those international events, they're being reported here. And what you also get, it's really wonderful. Sometimes you get them reported on a micro level. So, what was the Bathurst Times thinking about this international event and how are they presenting it to their local audience? And you get this, wonderful sort of political filtration, or they'll talk about an event and then use it to tie into some kind of local thing. But absolutely, when you're writing about international events, this is absolutely a source that can be consulted.
Okay, so what kind of things, just quickly, will you be looking at in the workshop specifically? Because because Trove throws up so many information, I think effective filtering are my words du jour on this.
Absolutely. So that's going to be, absolutely one of those things that we're going to make sure everyone's across. So we'll start with, a basic introduction to Trove and get people started with basic searching. We'll show you how to search the particular zone, if you like, around newspapers. We'll do some advanced searching techniques. So we love a little bit of wildcard and truncation, and we'll be absolutely showing those filtering, those limiters, how you can narrow your search to really delve into, what you're after. We'll also explore some of the functions, the broader functions of Trove. So creating and sharing lists, we can collaborate on lists, we can export those lists. And we'll also have a look at some library searching more broadly as well. So what other resources might be out there? How do you get into other types of library catalogues? So I'm not sure 3 hours is enough, to be honest, to get through how much we're going to be looking at, but it's going to be so exciting.
Well, I can't recommend the session more highly. And I think viewers, you'll all be pleasantly surprised with what you'll find in Trove. So pop yourself onto all the W's, hnsa.org.au, and find the Winter Online program. And thanks again for your time today. That's been really great.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.